story out whispers to trees in the light. Elven senses tuned to nature's blight. Rooney calls the spirits from the deep. Death cleric secrets never to keep. Bishop clangs with metal might. Roaring thunder in the night. Grime's got a grin and a glint in his eye, bugging the criminals with a fiendish try. Raise your glass and join the chorus, friends. At the Groggy Donkey, hearts are warmer than the brew. Laughter's ringing out like bells, the night feels ever new. Raise your voice and share a story, let the games begin. Time stands still within these walls as we all join in.
Back to the Groggy Donkey, everybody.
You started 2 seconds too soon.
Okay, welcome back to the Groggy Donkey, everybody. We are down 2 players, and this was going to be our Christmas special, so we're going to try next time to do our actual Christmas special. This time, we have, we're going to do a something completely different and something that I'm not always comfortable with, but I do it all the time with my friends, where I will make up something on the go, and we'll just see where it goes. We're going to have an off-the-cuff one-shot. It might be kind of short today. So joining us, why don't you guys introduce your 2 stand-in players for us?
I am Jacob, and I will be playing Metalby Dograx, a half-elf paladin.
And I'm Kristen. I'll be playing Ermagerd is a paladin, and he is a half-elf paladin.
Nice. All right.
It's
And
gonna be
so we're gonna have this we're gonna have a very slapped together Christmas one shot a little bit here. That's kind of like a precursor to Christmas, and it has nothing to do with anything from our normal storyline, because having 2 players gone kind of derails my entire thing that I spent all night preparing. I even looked up and practiced different accents and stuff for this, and now I don't get to use them. So you find your guys, or you guys find yourselves in, what's that town called again up there? I can't read that.
Valakmar.
Valakmar, okay, and that is in the country of, what is that?
The Empire of Braziria.
Empire of Desire. Is that its own standalone continent, or is that a...
That is a standalone continent.
Standalone continent, okay. So, the continent of Braziria. Jacob is holding out on me. I had a whole other continent that I know nothing about. So, you're in this place that I probably am going to forget. Hold on, spell that for me so I can write it down.
Valakmar.
L-A-K-M-A-R. Valakmar?
Valakmar.
Oh, you said it like there was more. Okay. So you guys you're kind of like, how did you put it earlier? Those nights of just...
We roam around like knight errants looking for
That's it, knight errants.
damsels in distress and people in need, just doing good things.
Typical Knights of the Round Table stuff. You guys are looking for quests. You're literally going around looking for trouble. And you find yourself, so you find yourself
And
in
we
the
like
town
to think we're helping.
Yes, think you're helping. Sometimes you make
Sometimes
situations
we
worse.
are not.
Yes. People tend to play along with you guys a little bit, being like, okay, yeah, they're all right. They're nice people, I guess, but, they're so gosh darn annoying. You guys find yourselves in the little town of Valakmar I'm sorry, what's the continent again?
Braziria.
Braziria, spell that?
Braxy.
X-Y?
R-I-A.
R-I-A. Braziria? Okay. There you go.
Braziria.
Because I'm going to forget that. Alright. And you've wandered in a little town. It's a quiet little sleepy village. Just your standard, you know how at Marshalls or at Hobby Lobby, you've got those cute little Christmas towns you could buy and you put them up on the shelf and stuff like that. Think of like that. You know, just little tiny wood cabins. There's, it's snowy all the time.
Those little porcelain ones with lights in them that your grandparents have been collecting for 50 years. And they built like this entire thing.
Yeah. They have an entire town in
My
there.
mama has a Christmas village.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think my mom has one anymore. But...
Used to, yeah. And they got the little motorized people on little ice skates. Yep. So think of that, right? I so want to get the entire like holiday village sets in Legos. Oh my god, I'm so down for that.
$3,000.
Yeah. Especially all the ones like going back. Anyway, sidetrack. So it's a cute little town like that. It's snowy, it's cute, it's it's very quaint little village. But there seems to be, with you guys being paladins, you guys have that kind of like sixth sense for trouble, right? Although you guys being like looking for trouble, it's kind of broken because like anything can be trouble. Like, oh no, there's you hear this noise in the alleyway, and like, oh, it just turns out to be a stray cat. But you guys are all like, on guard, So you walk into the town, and there seems to be just something off, other than the normal. Like, there's kids ice skating on the lake, or well, I guess in this case it would be the bay, right? There's kids ice skating around in the frozen bay, dodging little glacier thingies or whatever. There's kids throwing snowballs at each other. You see a couple parents and they're, shoveling the snow, grumbling, they don't want to be out in the cold. You see a couple people there, preparing for a little bit more of a deeper freeze. So it looks like they're getting ready for a winter storm here in probably a couple of days, because the weather up here in Valakmar is very unpredictable. It could be, like a beautiful clear skies with the rolling aurora borealis, or it could be just a complete absolute blizzard in the blink of in the drop of a hat, and so everything seems to be really happy. But the only thing is that the people here in Valakmar, they look a little strange to you. You've never seen people like these before. You've seen elves before, and you've seen dwarves before, and you've seen halflings before, but you've never seen these particular types of people before. And they wear these various shades of red and green, and sometimes a little bit of yellow, and they're very brightly colored clothing with striped socks or stockings, depending. They're always tunics or dresses. They wear funky little pointy hats that have bells on the ends of them. They have very pointy ears, so they look like elves, but they're shorter than elves. Not too, they're about the same size as a dwarf, so they're not like super small like a halfling. They're a little bit taller than that, but they're smaller than you. Even the adults, so like the kids they're real small, and but they seem to be really happy, jovial people. They've always got the cute little like blushy cheeks, and they seem to always be smiling for the most part. But you do notice a few of them look to be a little down and out. They have a little bit of a scowl on their face. They look worried a little bit. Maybe you see it seems to be kind of early in the day. Maybe you see a couple of moms calling their kids in early than you think they normally would. So here you are. Welcome to the town of Valakmar.
Metalby is going to turn to Omagerd and say, "Whoa, I think we stumbled upon a village of gnomes."
Wow, Metalby. Who knew?
Fucking dying. Please keep that up.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Omagerd.
Well, I see we find the nearest person and see what's going on. A couple of them seem a little, don't you know, a little,
Yeah, I agree, Metalby. But before, I'm gonna cast my unseen servant. My boots need shining.
Okay.
It's literally just an invisible, mindless, shapeless force that just follows me around and does my bidding for an hour.
Okay. So you've got this little thing that's just going
He's
around
just my servant.
polishing
flicking
your
out.
shoes, and every time
Yeah.
you get a little bit of snow on it, it just
Yep.
brushes
Yep.
it off. Okay. So
I'm very bougie, thank you.
your armor is always shiny.
It's fucking immaculate.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're going to walk up to one of these people. Are you going to try to find one that's like specifically looking kind of down and out?
Yes.
All right. So you walk up, and then you see this young woman. She's standing there, and she's kind of brushing some snow off of her welcome mat, whatever, and she kind of just looks a little troubled.
Well, good day there.
Hello.
Oh, I'm Metalby Dograx, and this here's my friend Umagir.
Ermagerd.
Nice to meet you. I'm Snickerdoodle.
Oh, nice to meet you, Snickers. We're paladins of Tabinurius, and we're just here in the area. We see everything seems to be a little too perfect, but also a little kind of funky. You know what I mean?
Things are a little off for sure. Our boss is acting very strange.
Well, little workplace drama, eh?
Yeah, we all work for this man named Kris. With a K. K-R.
Kris with a K.
And we're
How
toy makers
lovely.
by trade.
Oh, that's nice.
Some of us are candy makers. I myself am a candy maker. But we all work for Kris. And he's been acting very, very strange. He seems to be getting very short-tempered, and he never is. He's always really a jolly fellow.
Makes me want to talk to Kris real bad.
Could you point us in the direction of this here Kris fellow, eh?
Well, about this time, he's probably still at the workshop, which is just over there on kind of the little hill.
Oh, great. Thanks there, sweetheart. You have a good day. We're gonna go figure this problem out.
You too. Thank you. And she goes back to sweeping the thing. You guys make your way up to this. It's a very large building. It's one of the bigger buildings in town. And there's lights hanging, like little colored lanterns hanging all along the eaves of the house. It's very, think like a real life gingerbread house, basically. But it's like very large. So it kind of looks like a very large gingerbread house, gingerbread mansion, I guess you could say. But it's very large, and you can hear, little like, and you can hear like a couple of like going on in there, and you hear you can hear like the sounds of bellows, like that, like machinery and clanking and clinking. You can hear some people singing a little bit. They all have kind of squeaky voices, and you can tell that normally Snickerdoodle does too, but she's feeling a little like really down, so she's kind of got that kind of over it voice. So you walk up, and there's this is a tiny little stairs that walk up. There's like 3 stairs that walk up to like this really big porch, and there's rocking chairs that are sitting on there, and it's real cozy looking. And then you walk in the front door. Production doesn't stop or anything, It's like you just walk in, and you're greeted by another one of those little gnomey looking people, and he walks up and he goes, "Do you have an appointment?"
No, we don't have an appointment there, bud. We're just we're looking for Kris.
But if you want to talk to the big man, you have to have an appointment.
Well, how do we go about making an appointment?
Well, you talk to me.
Oh, that's great.
Wow, Metalby, let's make an appointment.
You got any openings for later this afternoon?
Let me see. I do, in fact, have an appointment for later this afternoon. Would you like to make one?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, awesome. What are your names?
I'm Metalby Dograx, and
Ermagerd.
How do you spell that?
O apostrophe M A R G E R D.
Your friend talks there really slow there. All right. So, I've got an appointment for you in 2 hours.
Well, that's just great.
Yep. You can just come right back here and just ask for me. I'm Doodlebug Sprinkle Squeak.
Doodlebug. How great.
Bug. Doodlebug what?
Sprinkle Squeak.
Sprinkle squeak.
Yes. So Doodlebug goes off and he kind of like, clicks his heels and he scampers off a little bit and, goes and like checks out other little things. He's not like telling you to leave, but he's kind of like, please don't hang around very long. But you are free to kind of explore a little bit the workshop.
What do we see?
So you see there's various work tables that are in one end of when you walk in, there's one side of this very large room. There's a couple of work tables and there's a couple of those little people and they're hammering on a few things and it looks like they're making toys, and other little gadgets like that, and then on the other end you can see a forge with a conveyor belt and like a very big oven, and there's like an oven in the center and there's a conveyor belt that like runs through it, and you can see a couple of more hefty people, and they're kind of clanking away, and they're lifting these things, and they're dipping in buckets of cold water, and they're, doing all this stuff. It looks like they're casting metal things.
I just want to remind you, my passive perception is 10.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would have seen all of that.
Well, this is what you see when you walk in. This is just, yeah.
You want to head back into town and maybe get a cup of tea?
Sure.
We'll see if they have some maple syrup in there.
Okay. So, you go to the little, when you turn back around, you go back into the town, and there's a cute little inn, and it's called the Crooked Candy Cane.
We'll walk in.
Mm-hmm.
And just walk up to the innkeep.
Okay. You see, another one of those fellows. He's dressed real fancy a little bit. He's not the typical clothing that you normally see them in. He's wearing it's still like his shirt's still green, but he's wearing like a little apron over top, and then he actually has an earring at the tip of each ear, and he's got his sleeves rolled up. He's got a little bit of like that goatee with the mustache, the little triangle shape and he walks in and he goes, "Welcome in, friends. What can I get for you today?"
Oh, we'd like a cup of tea.
Oh, tea, you say? Let me see. We don't actually have tea on our menu today.
Well, that's a strange one.
It's very hard to get that up here.
What you got?
We've got some hot cocoa.
Wow. What is this hot cocoa?
Well, you see, it's chocolate-flavored yak's milk And it's
Sounds
served warm.
fantastic.
with a couple of our very homemade, specially homemade, marshmallows on top.
Well, I guess we'll take a cup of that.
What?
How specially made.
Well, this is the only place you can find these marshmallows.
Sounds fantastic.
It's made with Brizarian marshmallow, which only grows in the frozen crags up here.
Well, I'll take a cup of that.
Both of you?
Yeah.
All right. That's for the both of them. That's 3 copper. Oh, by the way, my name's McFrolic. Tinseltoots McFrolic.
Tinseltoot McFrolics. All right.
What brings you into town?
Hold on. Give us a second.
I told you these were really good. She sent them to me last night, and I was rolling. Thank you, Ryan, for sending me all the elf names.
Yes, thank you so much.
Oh, good lord.
Jeez. Oh, we're paladins of Tiberius. We just come through the area, just looking for way to make the world a better place.
I love that. That is great. The world needs more joy.
I agree.
So, you chasing anything down, or you just wandering?
Oh, just wondering. We got an appointment with Kris later in the day. Apparently something's going on with him. We'd like to get to the bottom of it. Make life around here just that much better.
Yeah, that would be really nice. He has been acting really strange. Last time he comes in here, he bursts down the door and he comes asking for my strongest ale. That's very out of character for him.
Oh no.
Well, considering I only get a keg of ale in maybe once a year.
Yeah, no, that sounds pretty, gee, these roads are pretty rough. Hard getting things up in here.
Yeah, I mean, we only use it for making eggnog. So we got ale or we got rum, but we only break it out for the holiday seasons. But he comes in here out of the holiday season, he comes asking for a keg of ale. Just the whole keg by itself.
That's a bit strange.
I mean, I wasn't going to say no. He handed down, the
Sounds
full
like
price of a
he
keg of ale
has a
times two.
problem. Maybe it's a drinking problem.
Oh, maybe he's depressed and the missus ran away.
I've never seen the old man like this.
Well, it's a good thing to know.
Yeah, the other thing is, it kind of... Hold on a second. I gotta pick another name. Oh my goodness, I've only got 10, so I gotta be really careful with what I got. Yeah, I know. The other day, he comes in, and he shoved my tavern boy here, Wiggly.
Poor Wiggly.
Yeah, knocked him right straight down on his patukas. I mean, he was all right. He wasn't hurt. But to see Kris knock somebody over like that, something's wrong.
Well, yeah, sounds a bit strange. Well, when that time comes, we'll go have a conversation with them and see if we can't straighten things out. Keep the peace around here. That's what we do.
Yeah. I mean, in the meantime, if you're looking for something to do, we have been having a problem with some wolves getting into our fishing baskets.
Oh, absolutely not. Not on my watch.
Yeah, if you go down by the lake, where you see their children playing.
Oh, there's kids playing and there's wolves wandering about? Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
We gotta go.
Yeah, save the kiddos.
You got go cups to put that hot cocoa in?
You got it, my friend.
With a little lid and a straw.
He takes that little thing, puts it on there. Nice little steam cup. He's got a little tiny straw sticking out. And next to the straw, there's a little candy cane sticking out next to it.
Well, that's just the
Wow.
darn cutest thing I've ever seen.
So nice.
Yeah. So, and if you wanted, the candy cane can act as a straw. So,
Even better.
but he's, optionals. Yeah. So, you wander down by the lake and you see a couple of kids and you see some mothers trying to call their kids in. It's starting to get at that time. The sun's, I mean, it's kind of that, eternal, like, twilight, and, but it's starting to get a little bit darker, because it's nighttime. And it's like, all right, come on, you guys got to come in. The wolves are going to come out, And they're like, no, just 5 more minutes, mommy, that kind of stuff. And, what's up?
I would like to try to persuade the kids to come inside.
All right.
Oh, hey there, little ones. Why don't you come back inside? There's some crazy wolves wandering about. They're real dangerous. Don't want you getting eaten, right?
All right, roll me a persuasion check.
All right.
Roll me 3 persuasion checks.
3 persuasion checks. All right. Yeah. Oof, that's a 12. That's a nat 1. And that's a 12 again. So a 12, and a 6.
None of the kids listen to you.
Aw.
You are a stranger. They don't care. They're not even listening to their mother. They just be like, "Be gone, shiny man."
Well, that's all right. Well, I'm gonna try to intimidate them.
You're gonna intimidate the children.
That's right. If
Alright.
first you don't succeed, intimidate the heck out of them.
How are you gonna
Try
intimidate them
again.
in your soft Canadian composure?
Oh, hey, sorry, I don't want to be a pain in your tuchus there, but if you don't come back inside, you're gonna get eaten by wolves and you'll be dead.
The story at the beginning was the best intimidation ever. Go ahead, roll it.
I think that's a 4.
4 for one of them.
See,
Okay.
that's 6.
6. Okay.
16.
Okay.
And 13. Terrible.
Okay, so 2 of them, they're still not listening. The littlest one, she kind of like, wolves, and she like just, a little scampers up to the woods, up to the edge of the lake or whatever, and she runs over and she goes, I don't want to be eaten, and she just runs straight to her house.
Oh, why not? 3 ain't bad. That's our average.
All of a sudden, you kind of hear like a. That was a horrible wolf.
Oh. Well, we got some work to do. Can we see where the wolves are coming from?
Yes, they are starting to come out of like it looks like they're hopping down like a snowbank. It looks like they came out of. Looks like they actually have a den pretty close, like dangerously close to the town. Because they've gotten comfortable with stealing the fish out of their baskets. So they've made a den very close to the coast and very close to the town. And they're coming out of the rocks a little bit, and they're coming down like the little embankment.
How much strength would be needed to drag one of the children back to their
Not a
house?
whole lot. They're very. I mean, what's your strength anyway?
Well, not me, my servant.
How much can they lift?
Strength of 2.
2? Is that the modifier, or is that the?
It just says it has an AC 10, 1 hit point, and a strength of 2.
I'm gonna go no. It's probably like a mage hand where it can only lift like 5 pounds. So yeah, no, you can't drag one of these kids.
Okay.
You might be able to tug at them, but that's about it.
A modifier for a strength of 2 would be like a -4.
I'm gonna say that's probably you can only lift like 5, maybe 10 pounds.
Yeah.
How are you gonna try to get these children out? Because they're not budging. They don't care. They're puppy. They're dumb.
I'm gonna cast Find Steed.
Find Steed.
Find Steed.
Okay.
And a spirit that assumes the form of an unusually intelligent, strong, and loyal steed. Create a long-lasting bond. It appears in an unoccupied space within range.
Okay, so you can either put it on the snow or you can put it on the ice
I want it next to me.
next to you. Okay.
Yep, because I'm going to mount the steed.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ride out and try to grab.
Okay.
Try to grab at least one of the kids.
Give me 1 second. Hold that thought.
And if all possible, I would like it to be a moose.
Ooh, hold on. Do I have a moose?
Not that I know.
Well, I was thinking moose or
An elk.
an elk.
Reindeer.
Elk are easy. Reindeer. That's another one. Let's see. I had another one in mind too, and I need to see if they got it. There's no moose in here. So
There is no moose, no. But I could do elk.
Hold on a second. I got an idea. I also have another one. Oops. All right. You try your best to summon a. What was it you saying?
An elk.
An elk. But what appears before you is a really, really big, stinky yak.
A yak. Okay. What's the speed on this thing?
50 feet.
Is this in like D&D Beyond?
No, I don't think so. I had to literally look it up.
Yeah, no, there is no. Okay, yeah. So 50 feet. All right. Well, I mount this. I mount the yak and I charge after the kids and I'm gonna try to pick one up.
Okay. Make a. That'd be athletics. Make an athletics check.
Oh. Keep doing That's gonna be a 15. Nope. Other way around. That's a 12.
12. What's your strength normally?
17.
So your modifier is...
+3. So I'm proficient, so it's a +2.
Okay. Yeah. Let's say you're able to lift up one of the kids.
Okay, so I get one of them. I'm gonna bring him back.
But you can't hoist him up. You just got him dangling off the yak.
That's Metal B style.
Okay. Yep.
Whoops, sorry.
So you're able to get him, pick up the kid and bring him back to the thing. You got plenty of movement. They're not that far out. It's just, it's slippery ice. But the yak, he's got the grip.
Yeah.
So he comes over, or you go over there, pick up one of the kids, take him back to the shore. You're going to try to pick up the other kid?
Yeah, I'll make an attempt to get the other kid.
The other kid's going to try to run away from you. So go ahead and roll an athletics check. It's going to be athletics. No advantage or disadvantage or anything, but 8. Yeah, this kid's a little bit squirmier and he's a little bit smarter. He drops to the ground right as you reach for him, and you just miss, just barely.
Wonderful.
What are you gonna do? You can try to do.
Ermagerd is gonna pull out his crossbow. Get it? Crossbow. And he's going to aim it at the child. And he's gonna say, if you don't get your ass in your house, I will fire.
Roll me an intimidation with advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah, because you've got a weapon out.
Okay, let me find my intimidation. Hold on. 21. That was the first roll. Same thing on the second roll.
Okay, this little kid is peeing his pants. He now has icicles in his pants. Yeah, he starts crying, and it gives an opportunity for darn it, what's his name again? But
Metalby.
So it gives an opportunity for Metalby to reach down, grab him, and pick him up. Now by this time, the wolves have gotten closer. They're now pretty much right up on you. They're about they're hold on a second. I'm gonna draw a little picture. So I don't need this anymore because you can put it over there. So think of the little bay. It looks like this, right? The wolves were coming down from here. They've now made it here. You're standing here, right? And the kids were, scattered over here. So Metalby is here. So the kids are now off. Metalby's here. You're there, Ermagerd. And the wolves are here. So far, you only see 2. But obviously, being smart enough to know that wolves usually come in more than 2. You think that these guys are the ones sent out for intimidation.
So if you had to say how far the wolves are from me, what would you say?
About 25 feet.
Okay. So now that Metalby has the other child after I intimidated him, I'm going to turn towards the wolves with my crossbow. And I'm going to fire.
Actually, you know what we're going to do since they're closer? Let's roll initiative.
3.
16. With my -1 for initiative.
Okay.
+2. -1.
I have a -1 for initiative. This is the greatest.
I rolled a nat 1. And I have a +2.
So, I need to turn over here. Okay. So, one of the wolves is actually going to go first.
Okay.
We roll higher than you. Is going to go wolf, Metalby, wolf, and Ermagerd. That's how it's going to go.
Okay.
For now that there's 2 wolves. So the wolf is going to run up with disadvantage. So its movement is halved, so it can't get very far. You're still on the lake, but you have the child. Yeah, so it's able to make it to you. It's going to try to bite at you. Where's its bite? There it is. But it's going to bite at you because it's standing on ice. It has a little bit of a disadvantage, so it might end up biting your yak instead. But it's going to try to bite at your leg. What's your AC?
My AC?
Mm-hmm.
20.
Your AC is 20?
I have a shield.
Holy schmeckies. Okay. Yeah, no, it misses.
I told you, these guys weren't hired for their brains, but they were hired for their ability to, get in there.
Okay. Alright, that's Metal Beast's turn.
Alright, Metal B is gonna, he's gonna, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Compelled Duel. It needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. The DC is 13. Nope. Okay. This creature has disadvantage if it attacks any other creature other than me.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm going to make 2 attacks with my longsword.
These longsword? Okay. Oh, by the way, at this point, you would have been able to, chuck the child back over to the thing. So
Yeah. I would have
roll
put the child behind me anyway.
Oh, on the yak?
Yeah.
The child's on the yak.
Child's on the yak, and
Okay.
the yak's behind me.
Oh,
so.
cool. Yeah. Another target.
That's going to be a 10 to hit.
10? With your longsword, you said?
Yes.
No.
Okay, next attack. That's going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, 1d8 plus 3. That's going to be 9 points of slashing damage. Oh, and I already used my bonus action, so I can't Divine Smite this guy, but that's fine.
I gotta bring up my calculator. I should have fudged these guys' health points or whatever, but that's okay. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, it's the next wolf's turn. He's gonna run up to you and try to bite you. But now he's gonna have advantage because he's next to his buddy.
Oh, pack tactics.
Mm-hmm. Well, I said it was with disadvantage because they're on the ice, so...
It would just be a straight roll.
Oh, yeah, it is. So, 17, Oh, yeah. Just what is it, 21?
21 hits?
Yeah. Okay, so, I can't believe you have a freaking AC of 20. Damn.
Read it and weep, bitch.
Alright, so he's gonna bite at you. Actually, he's gonna run up to you, and... Yeah, no, he bites at you.
Okay.
Yeah, he bites at you. No, I'm rolling the wrong thing. I need this. 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Also, make me a strength check.
Strength check?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, keep rolling digitally. Oh, that's probably better. Yeah, that's a 4.
He pulls you off the yak.
Okay, am I prone?
Yes.
Okay. I should have taken my digital roll.
It is now Ermagerd's turn.
Ermagerd. You gotta say it like that.
Ermagerd.
It's the pal Aiden. Okay, so Ermagerd is going to fire his crossbow at one of the wolves.
The one that pulled him off, or the other one?
Yes.
Okay.
The one that pulled him off.
I love the crossbow.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Is that cross like angry cross or cross like
Cross.
Like,
Okay.
like on the cross.
Ah, okay,
Because
okay,
we're
okay.
paladins.
That's funny.
Okay. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, hits.
Nice. Okay, so 1d6 plus 2. 4, 5, 6. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast
6 points of damage.
Divine Smite.
Ooh. That
Because I
adds-
hit for a melee weapon. So that adds 2d8 radiant damage. So
Go ahead.
let me roll my 8s. 4 and 1, so 5.
Nice. So that's
Thank you.
total of 11 points. Awesome. All right. It is now back up to the other two wolves. The first wolf, excuse me, other two wolves. Back up to the wolf, the first wolf. He's going to, while you're down on the ground, I gotta bring up my yak. Okay. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Me personally?
Metal beard, yeah.
All right.
I
Dexterity.
also have to make one. Actually, make one for your yak as well.
All right. So for me, it's a 0.
Yay.
And then for my yak, what's his ad?
0.
I rolled a nat 1 again. I rolled 2 nat 1s in a row. These dice, you're going.
Hold on, I gotta roll for the kid.
Oh no. You rolled a nat 20, didn't you? No. You rolled a nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, the kid's gonna die.
You take.
Well, what the heck?
Actually, the both of you. Oh, your yak is dead. The kid, with the yak falling, doesn't take the damage from this, but he does basically get turned into a popsicle. So now there's a frozen kid trying to run away next to your dead yak. But you suffer 18 points of frost damage. Or cold damage, excuse me. Not frost. Cold damage. As the wolf that was attacked you the first time breathed a blast of freezing wind at you.
Metal B is going down. It's my turn, isn't it?
It is back to your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna expend half my movement to stand up,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna make 2 attacks with my my longsword.
You can attack one wolf or you can attack both wolves.
Well, I'm gonna start with the one that's closest to me.
The one, well, they're both next to you.
The
The one that breathed on you or the one that pulled you off the yak?
I'm gonna start with the one that pulled me off the yak.
Okay.
Oh, that's so much better. That's gonna be a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That's gonna be 8 points of slashing damage. Bonus action, I am going to pump some Divine Smite into this at first level. So that's gonna be an extra 2d8. So that's gonna be 3 points of radiant damage.
Okay. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, so minus 11.
And then for my second attack, and that's going to be a...
Is that on the same one or a different wolf?
I'm going to do the one that breathed on me.
Okay, so the second wolf.
Yep, and that's going to be
Technically, it's the first wolf. But
21 to hit.
20. Yeah, that hits.
And that's going to be 6 points of slashing damage.
All right. It is now the second wolf's turn, the one that breathed on you. It's going to try to make a bite at you.
Okay.
Does a 26 hit?
Yes, it does. Just barely.
10 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, owie. That's it. That's all it's got. It is now Ermagerd's turn.
Well, hold on a minute.
You now have a dead yak, a freezing cold metal bee, and a popsicle child.
I should have taken Smearing Smite. Or Searing Smite.
This is a smearing smite.
It's Smearing Smite. I'm going to smear you across the battlefield.
Well, how far is Metal B from Ermagerd?
15 feet.
Perfect. I'm gonna go up to Metal B.
Well, the wolves are right next to Metal B too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know it.
Okay.
I know it.
15 feet.
Yeah.
Make me a dexterity as you walk on the ice.
Okay, let me find that.
It's not a saving throw or anything. It's just straight dexterity.
Okay.
Dex check. Let's go.
16.
Yeah. You finesse right over there.
Nice. Now,
Maybe you've got snowshoes on or something.
little spikes.
Ice spikes.
Like cleats.
Spikes at the bottom of your
Yeah,
your armored boots.
So, I'm gonna touch Metal B
Oh, that voice.
with lay on hands pool.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give him 20 HP.
Okay.
20.
That's all mine
All yours?
from my lay on hands pool.
Oh, okay. All the lay on hands. Okay. So
Yes.
you are out juiced.
Yes, and that's my action. For my bonus action,
Okay.
I'm gonna give him bardic inspiration. Because I have a level of bard in me.
Know that?
Okay.
Is it 1d6?
1d6, yes, Metal B.
All right.
Awesome.
And that's it.
Sweet. Comes over here and buffs up his buddy over there. And, all right.
I needed that.
Yeah. All right. It is now the first wolf's turn. The one that technically that's the one that breathed cold air on you.
Okay.
So it's going to now that you're both there.
So okay, hold on. There's two wolves right now. Which is the one that we've hit?
You've
Did we
both of
hit
them.
both?
You've
Okay.
hit both of them.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the first wolf that came up is the one that ended up breathing cold air on him.
Gotcha.
The second wolf that came up is the one that pulled him off the yak.
And that's the one I hit with the crossbow.
That's the one you hit with the crossbow.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Following.
So, and so far that one looks a little bit more hurt.
Okay.
All right. So, but it is back up to the top. The first one that breathed the cold air.
Gotcha.
He's gonna take a bite at you now.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, he misses.
I don't need luck.
He misses. Because I don't think a 6 hits.
No, it does not. Ermagerd cannot be
Oh,
hit.
actually, there's an 8, but whatever.
All right.
It is you, Metal B. It is up to you.
You're the chosen one.
Oh, have you been counting? Oh, wait, never mind.
What?
Yeah, never mind.
Dude, Yak's dead. What's your Yak's name?
It doesn't matter now.
Yak.
Well, it's the same spirit. Once he disappears, you can call him back again.
Okay. Guiding bolt.
Okay.
Oh,
this is gonna hurt. Oh, which one?
on the one that just tried to attack Ermagerd.
Wolf 1?
Yep.
Okay.
And remember, if the attack hits, the next attack against it has advantage.
So if Ermagerd attacks it, there's an advantage.
If it's still alive.
Oh, okay. It most likely will be.
Yes, because that's an 8 to hit. That's an 8 to hit.
Yeah, no, it doesn't hit.
Okay. So for my second attack, I'm gonna use my longsword
Okay.
and 16.
Yeah, that hits.
7.
On the same one?
Yeah. Like the dice don't like me today.
Oh, that's strange.
They don't like Metal B.
Both the wolves are now at the same HP.
Wow.
Just gonna keep trying dice until something works for me.
Alright, it is the second wolf's turn. It is going to bite at you. Hold on. My phone's telling me something. Oh, shut up. Okay. It's going to bite at you, Metal B. It doesn't like you for some reason.
You don't know what there's not.
Ooh, a dirty 20.
Well, that's my armor class, so that just hits.
Alright, so it's going to bite at you.
Excuse me.
Ooh, 13 points of piercing damage.
Great, that's okay.
Yeah, wolves only have one attack.
That's great. 'cause
They're boring.
They're putting some whooping on us.
Wolves have one attack.
On you.
I do like the pack tactics, though. I like that.
This is true.
It's really fun because you have like 30 wolves, you know. You
Well,
know,
the ones should still have disadvantage if it's not attacking
they
me.
all have disadvantage technically.
Oh.
Because they're on,
Because they're on the ice.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to be rolling with disadvantage?
No, you're good. You're standing on the ice. And it's not like you're moving.
And I have the cleats on.
We were raised up in the north, or at least I was. I'm up from
Yeah,
Sorkar.
you guys are built for this. You've been hiking. You're good. The wolves, like even though they are like they live here, they've got 4 legs. It's kind of hard to stand on.
More
you know,
claw,
ice
less
when-
pad.
Exactly, when both your legs are, or when both sets of legs are going out from under you. So it's easier to take your stance with 2 legs, you know, and then you're not like moving around. Wolves, you know how they attack? They jump and they they don't just stand still. You know, people can stand still and swing. Wolves tend to, you know. So that was the second wolf, right? Yes. So now it is Ermagerd's turn.
Ermagerd is gonna look at the second wolf.
Okay, wolf 2.
Yes. And he's gonna say tra-la-la and cast Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh, so what is the wolf has to make a
Wisdom
save?
saving throw.
Why does a wolf?
Is it tra-la-la or fa-la-la?
Tra-la-la.
Don't touch my tra-la.
We're not doing fa-la-la.
What's the save?
11.
Ooh, it makes it.
So he takes half damage.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, it's 46.
Okay.
46?
Yeah, so 6, 6, 5, and 6. 20, 20, 20, 22, 23 points of damage.
Holy
Three fucking 6s? Like, oh, hey, let me roll almost max damage.
Yeah, 2 6s and a 5. Holy shnikes. Alright. This wolf,
Explodes.
that's half.
So you take half damage.
So
half of 23.
11.
What's half? So 11?
Yeah.
Yes. That was my action. Let's see what else I can do.
You guys have consistently been doing 11 points of damage to this same wolf.
Hey, that's... it is what it is, you know?
Alright.
11 is the number.
He's still not looking very happy. Alright.
Oh, you know
He
what?
kind of does that.
I'm a dumbass. You gave me Bardic Inspiration, and I didn't use it on
Yeah.
Guiding Bolt.
Well, it
Do you
still
have-
lasts for 10 minutes. You don't have to use it on that.
Okay. You haven't been doing 2 attacks for your melee, have you?
Do I get to?
No.
No, you don't.
she's
It
not
depends on
fifth
your.
level.
Yeah, no, I mean, she's not 5th level?
She's
I'm
not, oh,
fourth
she's not.
with 1 bard.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're 4th paladin with 1 bard.
Yes.
You're 5th level paladin. So you
Yeah,
have
I'm
two.
a fifth,
Okay,
yeah.
that makes more sense. Okay. All right. It is the first wolf's turn.
Yes.
And it's going to... It did not like that. It did not like that you hurt his buddy, so he's going to bite at you. Ermagerd.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
16.
16. 19. So,
All
yes,
right.
that hits. So... 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
This is the first damage you've taken?
Yes.
No, that's because the first time I bit at her,
It missed.
It missed. I literally rolled a 3 the first time.
I went from like over 50 HP to 18 in 2 rounds.
Yep.
Even after I healed you?
No, because you healed me, I
Oh.
went back up to like 30
Well, so
something.
the wolves that I picked here, they do have a little bit more powerful bite than the other ones.
I
have.
kind of figured.
Yeah, well, you're 5th level, so I mean...
Oh,
They're alphas.
It's your turn now. That'll be.
boy, hey, so I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna keep doing what works here. I'm gonna take another couple of swings at this here, this wolf in front of me.
Wolf 1, Wolf 2.
Let's do wolf 1.
Wolf 1? Alright.
And it gets cracked. And it's gonna be an 11.
Misses.
Let me roll a d6.
Yeah. Use your bardic inspiration.
It's 16.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Oh, great. Okay, so where's my?
Oh, I've been doing this wrong. It technically doesn't have any disadvantage on ice.
Oh, well,
That's okay,
it's,
though. It's fine. Just straight rolls.
It's gonna be 8 points of slashing damage on the first one.
Okay.
Second one's. Oh, you know what? Bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and pump a divine smite into that one.
And which one?
The first attack on the first guy there.
Okay.
So that's gonna be an extra 2d8 of damage. Where's my? There it is. It keeps rolling ones. I really don't like that one. So it's gonna be 3 points of radiant damage.
They're at the same HP again. That's funny.
The next one's gonna be.
You're hitting the second wolf or the same wolf?
You know, I'm gonna try to finish this guy off. It's gonna be a 17.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Alright, 6 points of damage. Slashing.
He's not looking too hot.
Oh, good.
It is now wolf number 2's turn. And it's going to bite at Ermagerd again because it successfully hit last time, so it's going to try to bite you again. So. Oh, yeah, no, that hits. Okay. And it hits you for. That was a crappy roll. 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Technically, they're supposed to have advantage, but I'm not gonna do that. They got pack tactics, but whatever. I don't care. You guys are standing on ice. Your turn.
All right. I'm going to aim at the second wolf.
The same one that just bit you.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to use my morning star to guide the way.
Okay.
Nope, that's not a d20. Let's see. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 to
Yeah, that
hit. Okay. 1d8 plus 3, so that's 5 plus 3. And then I'm going to use divine smite at second level for another 3d8.
Ermagerd is pissed.
For a total of 18 points of damage. Altogether.
All together is 18?
Altogether.
So the 8 plus the divine smite makes it 18?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I did that wrong. Hold on. Oh, well, it's not much different. Roll me a D100. Roll me D100. So it's a D10 and then the D100 together.
So the one with the zeros.
Percentage die is basically that one. Yeah. So roll both of those together. What number did you get?
43.
43.
Right? Did I do that right?
40 and 3. Yeah, 43.
43. You. What's your strength bonus?
Oh, jeez. +3.
All right. So I'm gonna say technically you rolled a 46. So. Yeah. You knock him out.
Nice.
So this wolf is now knocked out. He's not dead. He's not like, 0 hit points, nothing. He's just, you knocked him out. You hit him so hard
Sleepy.
that you just knocked him unconscious. The other wolf does not like that. So wolf number 1 is going to bite at you. Actually, make me dexterity saving throw, both of you. How many hit points do you have?
21. Oh, wait, hit points? 24.
You have 25, you have 24. And
Is
you
it
rolled a
a
21?
I rolled a
Dex save.
21.
You rolled 21? Okay.
0.
Wow.
You succeed.
You're rolling so many now once.
I know, this is terrible. I'm hoping it turns around.
So, you take 8 points of damage, Ermagerd,
Oh my god.
and you take 15 points of damage. Cold damage.
It's a little frosty out here.
As it breathes its cold air on you. Let's see. It is your turn now.
All right, I am going to. I'm gonna lay on hands myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch myself, and I'm gonna give myself 25 points of healing at my entire pool of healing because I need it.
Yep.
That's one of my. So I get 2 attacks per action. So that was a spell, and then you're gonna use my other for an attack against the closest wolf,
Go ahead.
and that's gonna be a 16 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, cool. That works.
Which? Oh yeah, the wolf that breathed on you.
Yeah.
This one's knocked out. Okay.
That's gonna be 6 points of slashing.
6 points of slashing.
I want a bonus action divine smite. Is it still standing?
You didn't use a bonus action already, right?
Nope.
Yeah, you can use that.
Okay. So divine smite.
I'll see what happens.
3, 8, so 11 points of radiant damage.
So 6 and then 11.
Yes.
Okay. So that's 17 total.
Oh no, I can't do that.
You can't.
I can't because that's 2 spells.
No, it's not a spell, right? It's a bonus action. Is it a cantrip?
Wait. So
Is Divine Smite a cantrip, or is it a class bonus?
it's a class feature.
It's not considered. It's not using a spell slot or anything.
Because it says it uses it as a bonus action directly after a melee attack.
Yeah,
Nope, because it's considered an action, right?
it's a bonus.
No,
action,
it's a
right?
bonus action. That's what it says in our thing.
Yeah, Divine Smite's a bonus action.
Yeah, divine smite's a bonus action, but laying on hands is technically
It's a spell.
a spell.
Yeah, so you cast a spell, and then you.
Bonus action divine smite, that's a first level spell.
It's not a cantrip.
It's not a cantrip.
It's not a bonus action.
It's not a bonus action. Well, it's a bonus action, but it's a spell.
It's a spell.
I can't do 2 spells.
Oh,
at
you're
the same
double
time.
spelling.
no, you
I see
can't.
what
Okay,
you're
so
saying.
yeah, no, it's
You're
just
double
a six-
spelling.
Yep.
I
No,
can't
good
double
catch.
spell.
Good catch. Good catch.
Unless there's something special about lay on hands, which I don't think that there is. I'll have to
No.
look that up later.
I don't think so.
So
I'm gonna have to homebrew something for that because I feel like restoration spells, like if you cast a restoration spell and then a defensive spell, or a defensive. Restoration or defensive or offensive spell, it would be. I think you should be able to do that. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. That's for me to figure out later. Yeah, so you hit it. Second wolf's KO'd. It is your turn, Ermagerd.
Ermagerd's turn. Okay, wow. I'm gonna cure my wounds.
Okay.
And that's 2d8 plus my spell casting. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of healing. Let me just add that real quick. There we go. So that's my action.
Okay.
Don't think I could do anything else.
All right, it's the wolf's turn. It's gonna bite at you.
Bring it on.
Oh.
What?
So, you can. So for every attack that you make as a paladin, you can expend a spell slot to cast Divine Smite on every attack,
Regardless.
regardless. Now for lay on hands, I haven't found that out yet.
Well, that's a spell, right?
Oh yeah, no. Lay on hands is. So you could even still attack with Divine Smite.
All right. So do you want to retcon?
Yeah, let's retcon. That
Okay.
was.
So you still healed yourself, but we're gonna retcon that before I bite. So that was 17 points of damage.
Yep.
Wow.
Unless I'm reading that wrong, that's what I was saying.
Nope, that's cool. No, that's perfectly fine.
So yeah, so I laid on hands myself, and then I Divine Smited that creature, and
Yep.
it took.
No, that's fine.
17
I felt like there was a mechanic that allowed you to do that, and that's cool. If not, I mean, really cool. So it's my own homebrew game. So
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna bite at you, Ermagerd.
Do it.
Misses.
Ha. Loser.
All right, it's your turn, Metal Bee.
All right,
This guy's not looking too hot.
I'm gonna take two attacks with my longsword.
All right.
You.
By the way, just so you know, the other wolf is KO'd. It's not dead. So
Okay.
you can attack the one that's down. You have advantage on it.
He's just sleeping.
Okay, so.
Just so you know.
So he's at like what 1 hit point?
No. Ermagerd knocked it out with his Morning Star.
Okay. So yeah. So I'm gonna go to the one that's down, and I'm gonna attack it.
Yeah,
with
this one's looking
advantage.
dizzy. The other one's looking dizzy.
Because you've been rolling like shit.
That's an 11. That's gonna be a 16 to hit.
16 hits. Okay. So you hit the one that's down.
And that's gonna be 7 points of slashing damage.
Yeah. So since he's down, right? Take that, double it. So you have 14 points of slashing damage.
Oh, it would have been an auto crit. Yeah.
Auto crit. So
So it would have been 8 plus 3 is 11.
alright, yeah. You kill him.
Okay, cool. I killed him. Then I'm gonna turn to the second one. I'm gonna attack him. And that's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Yep, it hits.
Cool. It's gonna be a 4 points of slashing damage. And yeah, you guessed it, Divine Smite.
Okay.
5, 8. 8 points of radiant damage.
So 13 total.
Yep.
Not 13 total. 12 total. Alright. He's not looking so hot. Ermagerd, you can finish him off.
Ermagerd is going to use the Morning Star again.
Seems to be the way.
Maybe not. Hold on. That is 15.
Yeah, it hits.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So 1d8 plus 3. That is not a lot. 4.
Okay. I'm gonna say you knocked him down. He's bloodied now. He's not looking so hot. He does not have the energy to attack you. So he's gonna whimper.
Or eat.
He's gonna like just growl at you and snarl.
I'm gonna make an animal handling check. Try to get this guy to just mosey on out of here.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
This is gonna go so great. Oh, 22.
Yeah. So what are you gonna? How are you gonna get him out?
Go on, get out of here, you.
You? Did you mean to make that plural?
Yes.
I love that. Like, it was almost an afterthought. That was like, oops. Yeah, he kind of, and he scampers off.
That's right. You tell all your other four-legged friends to stay the heck away from here.
Scamper on.
Yeah, goes back to where you guys came from, all right?
All right, so you have defeated the wolves and saved the children. Actually, you have one popsicle child that's still on the ice. By the way, your yak has now disappeared.
What? Yeah, I kind of figured that. Man.
Shall we push him?
Let's try to get this guy back to his...
Breathe on him, have him melt a little bit. Just
let's see. Do I have something here?
Oh, erase that.
maybe if we pee on him, it'll melt.
This
I've
jellyfish stinks.
I've got a tinder box. We could start a fire and try to get them, a little melted out here. Well, I've got a hammer. I'm gonna try to hit the... I'm just kidding. You know what? I'm gonna take out my flask of holy water and I'm gonna reach my hands to this guy and I'm gonna say, "Oh, Tiberius, you great one. Use this water to try to get the ice off this little guy, eh?"
You see the sky kind of little beam, and it like beams right under your little flask of holy water, and you can kind of like it heats up in your hand a little bit. Not enough to hurt you, but like it heats up.
I'm gonna pour the holy water over this little guy.
And then it's like magic. It just kind of, and the little kid, because he was like running, he ends up falling onto the ice, and he's like,
"Oh, praise Tiberius." All right, I'm gonna wrap him up in a little blanket and pick the little tyke up.
Okay, yeah, you can pick him up, no problem. You can carry him back. His mother's waiting on the shore. Oh my goodness, my poor baby! And then like picks him up and then carries him, runs him into the house.
I don't want to tell you how to parent your kid there, but you should really teach him to look out for wolves and not play with ice. It's a
And
dangerous
to
game.
listen to adults.
Yeah, that too.
So, you now have.
Are we late for our appointment?
No.
It's plenty of time.
I say we take the next hour.
You have enough time to take about an hour to refresh, go back to the tavern.
Get the snow out of my boots.
Sit for a minute. Basically, what is it? An hour is considered a short rest.
I don't know.
Yeah, you guys can take a short rest before it's time. I already forgot which elves go where now. Who was the... Oh, okay, never mind. The innkeeper was Tinseltoots.
Oh, Tinsel Toots. Yeah, your hit die. So click which hit die you want to expend for the short rest, and then it'll automatically apply it to your HP.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you get a couple of things back. Not usually too many.
So
spell slots,
you
but,
walk back into the tavern, the Crooked Candy Cane, and Tinseltoots sees you and he goes, "Oh yeah, oh my gosh, because you've been throwing me off with this Canadian accent." And oh, it looks like you did a really good job out there rescuing those kids.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
How about eggnog on me?
Oh, I appreciate ya.
What is eggnog?
It's a little mixture of eggs and yak milk, and a little touch of some spices.
Spice.
Would you like to?
Oh no drink for me. I stay away from that stuff.
We are holy men.
No, that's all right. My bad. You just know, yeah, I got it if you want it.
I appreciate the offer. They're
Tinkle toots.
tinsel toots.
Tinsel toots.
Yeah.
Tinsel toots McFrockles.
No,
McFrolics.
McFrolic, yeah.
Frolic.
Yeah. Tinsel Toots McFrolic. Anyway, so he, yeah, no, here you go. And he hands you a 2 tall glasses of eggnog, and they got little sprinkling of nutmeg on top, you know. Roll me a D4, both of you.
4.
1.
That's how many hit points it restores.
Lovely.
The dice hate me today.
Yeah. So now it's time for your meeting with Kris.
Oh, great.
Chrissy boy.
Chrissy boy, yeah, he's you know, I'm gonna break these bad boys out. I haven't played with them in a while.
I'm not gonna
dice out.
do that.
He's
I'm
just killing me. All right, so we make our way up to the workshop there.
Mm-hmm. Go back up to the workshop. You are met by what was his name?
His name was Doodlebug.
Sprinkle squeak.
Yeah,
Doodlebug Sprinkle
Sprinkle Squeak.
Jeez. And he goes, welcome in. Right on time. Let me show you to the old man's office.
Yeah, perfect.
Kind of walks you around a little hallway that's off to the left a little bit, and then back down another hallway, and it's not like mazy, but it's like, you know, if you were to try to get out by yourself, you'd be like kind of looking around the corners, you know.
Not me. I am not directionally challenged.
Place is pretty
I'm not
cozy,
real
you know.
smart.
You can see down the hallway. There's paintings along the hall. You can see along the other side of the hall. There's like little stockings hung with all of the little people's names on all of the stockings.
Oh, aren't those cute?
And there's like little garlands of little tree things up there.
Any popcorn garlands?
No,
Oh,
no popcorn.
shame.
garlands. So he takes you back, and you see a door, and it just is private. And he knocks, and hey, Kris, your 2 p.m. is here.
But you're taking us to see Kris, not private.
Who's
He kind of just looks at you and like, okay. You hear a voice from inside. Oh yes, send them in.
after you?
Opens the door. You walk in, and it's a cozy study kind of, but there's also like shelves and little work tables and workshop things over. There's a desk with a fireplace behind it. There's all sorts of little tinkery tools and stuff like that. There's also a window on one side of the office, and so like fireplace, window, and you come through the door this way, and there's like lines of different toys that are all handmade. It looks like, you know, possibly Kris made them, right? And he's sitting in a chair at the desk, facing you, and he leans on the desk and he goes, "Oh, what brings you in?" And he's dressed in this white shirt that's buttoned down. He's got suspenders, and he's got this big poofy red beard. But he's got his hair like pulled back into like a ponytail, and you see like a red cap sitting on like a little hat rack, and then a big red coat hanging over it too.
Oh, good afternoon there. I'm Metalby Dograx. I'm a paladin of Tabinerius. Weez was just in the area, and we heard there was a few problems going on here. We just wanted to look into it, restore peace and make sure everything's hunky-dory.
Problems? I don't know anything about any problems.
Yeah, well, allegedly, there's been a little, some issues in town, some accusations. I'm not trying to get, too involved or personal with this, but the accusations are, you come in, you get some irregular activities, behaviors, you push Wiggly, the tavern boy, and then you ordered a whole keg of ale. which is very unlike you. And we're just worried. Everyone's worried about you. They're just looking out for your well-being there, bud.
Well, I wouldn't say that any of my behavior is out of character. I mean, I have my bad days and I have my good days. You know, the only things weird around here are like the occasional wolf or polar bear that wanders into town.
Whoa, polar bears. Now that's a whole other animal right there, literally.
Roll me a insight check, both of you.
Okay. Oh, actually, I've got a +3 to insight. This is gonna go great. 10.
7. Hey, we both rolled 7s.
Hey, my passive insight's 13.
Okay, I'm gonna use that. Oh boy.
Mine is 10.
Jeez. Okay.
I told you we weren't smart.
Not very observant either.
Nope.
When he, goes like, oh, that's normal behavior for me, right? His eyes kind of twinkle a little bit. And his cheeks kind of get a little bit more red, where you can see his cheeks.
All right.
But that's about all you see.
Looks like you're getting a little flush there, kind of warm in here, eh?
I'd say it's quite cozy.
Boy, that's a fact. Well, we just kind of like to, like I said, make sure everything's hunky dory. Anything we can do for you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, yes. I've been having some trouble getting up to the.
We all have that problem from time to time.
Okay. We all have.
Wow.
As I was. I've been having some issue getting up to where I get some of the wood for my toys. The pass is blocked, and a couple of my elves have gone missing.
Oh, that's a right pickle.
Okay, I'd say it is.
Well, where's this wood gathering place, this pass you were talking about?
Well, it's a little bit. Oh, never mind. It's slightly to the west. Yeah, slightly to the west of town, just over closer to the mountain.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess we could take a look into it. Anything we should suspect over in that our area?
But that's the thing. I don't know what's over there. It's been difficult for us to get over there.
So you make toys, eh?
Yes.
It's interesting.
Yes.
Just take a note on that there. Makes toys. What do you do with these toys, eh?
Oh, well, we either ship them out to stores across the land, or sometimes I go off and I deliver them myself.
Well, it's a very charitable thing to do.
Oh, yes. I love seeing the smile on people's faces when they get a brand new toy.
He's so sweet. The accusations just don't sound like him, eh?
No, they don't.
Hard to believe. Sounds like a conspiracy, if you ask me.
Well, there have been rumbles as well that, they've been underpaid and that we should move our workshop to a more temperate climate but I feel that the snowy weather up here is just, it's inspiring.
Well, I agree. I'm from Storkar.
Oh, so you know exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if it's not if it's not swamplands, it's tundra, and it's pretty beautiful up there. All those snow-capped mountains and stuff.
I've spent a little time over there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what are you doing here, bud? Get
reindeer got loose.
Cool. Sorry.
Yeah, I would say just be careful being up there by the mountain pass.
All right. Well, I suppose we're gonna go meditate for a couple hours and get some spell slots back, and then.
You could go to the inn to rest. I'm sure that Titzel Toots would love to put you up for the night. I would say you can also get some supplies from our little general store. Fizzlebop is he's got quite the collection of things.
Oh, fizzle bop, eh?
Sounds swell.
He is quite a swell man.
All right, well let's go check out Fizzlebops and then we'll take a rester and a little shut eye and then we'll be beating feet out of town.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you two. I don't see paladins very often. And he goes and shakes your hand.
Oh, shake his hand back.
Okay. You shake your hand?
Yes.
Okay, shakes his hand.
It was a nice. Oh wait, hold on, real quick. You know what? Well, I can
Make an insight check.
I'm gonna use Divine Sense as an action to detect good and evil.
Okay. What do you have to do with that?
Nothing. It's just within 60
Just it?
feet. Locate any celestial, fiend, undead.
How does that appear to you?
Well, I figure a celestial would have kind of a like a yellowy gold outline. Any fiend would have like a reddish outline, and any undead would be kind of like a blackish, purpley, necrotic kind of just like bad necromantic kind of outline dealio.
Okay. So, you're getting a little bit of a mixture from old Kris. It looks to be like his center kind of glows a little bit with that yellowy, goldy, whatever. But it looks like it's being overtaken by a red glow.
Yeah. Isn't that something? You really are just a bundle of joy.
Also, roll me an insight check as you shake his hand.
We know how this went last time.
That's what I thought.
14?
Okay.
17.
17. His hands are very sweaty. They're not cold because he's been in there, but his hands are kind of sweaty. You know how like whenever somebody is like lying to you and their hands get real sweaty and kind of clammy? So his hands are kind of sweaty, clammy. But they're also very like rough, and he's got very large hands. They're kind of rough, because he's been tinking around with his whole life with wood and stuff like that. So they're rough hands, the workman's hands, but they're oddly sweaty and a little clammy. But also you cast that, so you get that glow.
Right. Well, Omergerd, let's go see Fizzlebop there in town, and let's see if we could gear up on some stuff. Maybe we'll find some good gear. Eh?
Yes, Metalby.
So you go to you walk back into town, and there's a little store, a little general store. It's a 2-story building.
On the way to town. Ermagerd.
Yes.
So while I was in there,
He was a real sweaty guy.
he was a little sweaty there, kind of strange. But no, I was gonna say is when I was taking a look at him, I used channeled some divine energy from Tiberius,
Yeah.
and he gave me a sense that this guy he's kind of. I don't know, it's kind of strange, kind of like a celestial core. I would have guessed more Fey, but he was being overrun by fiendish energy from the outside, kind of like trying to take over.
Oh no,
I feel like he's cursed.
that's not good.
No, it's not. We might have to excise him.
That's what we do best.
Yeah, we have to perform an exorcism, so you might be able to top off on
I'll
some...
go get my candles.
Yeah, I say that should be our first course of action here. Let's go hop up on some holy water and make sure our incense and candles are all good, and then let's go try to exorcise this guy.
Exercise the demons.
Yeah, we're gonna try to exorcise this Kris guy.
Hold on. I'm trying to find you. I actually can find you an actual exorcism.
Yes,
There it is.
perfect. Do we need any other people for this, or do you think the two of us can handle it?
All right. So, what?
Well,
Is that a DM question?
Let's let's ask. Sorry, I'm in character here. Do you think that if I could roll like a history check or possibly a religion check, I would know kind of what kind of things I would need?
From the store?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you would naturally have a book with you. So roll a religion with advantage.
Ooh. See, the first one's a 15. And the next one's going to be a 19.
So with a 19, you would know that besides your book that you need that has the exorcism in it, you would also need a vial of holy water, a censer of incense, and you would need precisely 7 white candles. I'm totally making this up.
That's
I
fine.
have 10 white candles.
You know what's crazy? I have holy water. I have the book.
Good, because I can't read.
I have a censer and I have incense. I even have vestments.
You even have
I do
vestments?
too.
Vestments.
I do too.
All right.
Yeah, look at you guys go.
Let's
Yeah, I have all
So
that
looks
stuff
like
too.
you guys have everything you
the
need
same
for
stuff.
the exorcism. But do you guys need any? You guys probably need some like particular things, like for yourselves. So
Oh yeah, let's still go talk to Fizzlebop. We're gonna take a long rest and
so you're gonna go to Fizzlebop first and then take a long rest. Okay, it's good to rest up before you exercise.
oh yeah, that's for sure.
You're gonna fast the night before too.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you go up to the little building. It's a 2-storied building, and you walk up and it says Glitter Whisk Goods.
Is it painted green with kind of a creamy trim?
Sure. I know what you're getting at.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It absolutely is. Except that it has a little balcony. Yep. Sitting on the porch is also a tree decorated with all sorts of little bits and bubbles. There's also a little rocking horse that's sitting out front. It's a very festive looking building. And he's got the door open a little bit, just kind of propped open a little bit. And you can hear some very gleeful singing coming from inside.
I'd like to get in there and join him with my nice baritone.
Yeah.
That sounds like my tra-la-la.
Nice.
So he's singing along, doing his thing, and you walk in, and your the little door, ding-ling-ling, a little bit, and he turns around and he goes, "Oh, welcome in.
You must be Fizzlebop.
I am Fizzlebop. Hello, travelers. What can I do for you today?"
Yeah, well, Chris sent us down here to get some supplies. He said you were the man to see.
That I am. Welcome to Glitter Whisk Goods.
Glitter Whisk Goods. What you got? What you got in stock there, bud?
Well, take a look around. We got all sorts of things in stock. What you looking for?
Let's see here.
You name it, we probably got it.
And you got a +3 longsword and
Well, maybe not in stock right now, but I can order it in.
yeah, it'd be pretty swell. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Well, shoot, what do we need?
I don't know. Maybe
Hey, let me
maybe
start.
a coat.
Let me start with this. You got yeah, we need some winter gear. You got some fresh spring water that I could holy eyes.
Holy eyes.
Well, spring water is really hard to get around here. We distill some water from the ocean.
Yep, that'll do it.
Yep. But it's more of like melted ice chunks.
Hey, look, anything from Tiberius's Green Planet will work for me, bud.
As long as it's not yellow snow.
We got that too, if you want it.
Yeah, that's a hard pass on for me.
So yeah, he's got little bottles of melted ice.
Cool.
It's very, very cold to the touch.
You got any healing potions?
Oh, absolutely.
You can only afford one, but
A healing potion?
yeah.
Yeah.
How much money?
You got a healing potion right here.
I've got like 72 gold.
How much are we supposed to have?
Yeah,
What's your background?
I don't know.
So he said that his was folk hero.
also folk hero?
Also folk hero? Yeah. What did I have you roll?
That was a
was-
D100.
Was it D100?
Mhm.
Or did I say D8?
That was a D100. I multiplied by 10.
I said D8 times 10. and that's how you got 70.
Oh, yeah. It was a D8 by 10.
Yeah, roll me a d8 times 10.
60.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have 60 gold, but you have various like silver and copper pieces.
Okay. Let me
And a healing potion's generally like a standard healing potion's like 50.
Okay. Because you're a holy man, I'll cut you a deal. How about this? 35 for the healing potion.
Yeah, 35 for the healing potion. Yeah, it's a right good deal. Well, here's
Just because you're holy man.
I appreciate that. You know, recognizing the old faith there. Here's 70 gold, and I'll take 2 of them bad boys.
Alrighty. 2 health potions.
All right, great. All right.
And you said you needed some winter clothes?
Yes.
We've got a nice little winter section right over there in the corner.
Thank you.
There's like a couple coats. There's some scarves. There's a hat.
Wow.
There's
How beautiful.
some little earmuffs. They've got some
This hat
skis.
is pointy. Like my ears.
They've got skis. They've got snowshoes. They've got mittens. All sorts of warm gear. And most of it looks to be kind of small, but they do have some various sizes for bigger people.
Let's just put
Are you looking for anything particular?
traveler's clothes. Looks like it's 2 gold per. That's all I've got left.
Oh, this is a tiny little town. That's not going to cost very much.
All right. I'll put it in my backpack. So traveler's clothes.
It's going to cost you we'll say 7 silver.
All right.
If you're just getting a coat, right?
No, yeah.
Okay. If you get like hat, coat, gloves, scarf, snowshoes, that kind of stuff, it would cost you probably like a gold piece.
All right. Yeah, I think that's good. Just take a coat and that'll be it for me.
You guys
get
don't.
a coat, mittens, the pointy hat,
Mhm.
and snowshoes.
So that would be a full gold piece. Yeah. You get the full shebang. The clothing he doesn't cut you a deal on necessarily, but the healing
Right, yeah,
potions, because
yeah.
you're holy men, healing potions are kind of a part of your job. So, you know.
Yeah, it's right. We get some stuff to do. Try to let you in on a little secret. Can you keep a secret?
Me keep a secret? Of course.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Insight.
What?
I ain't gonna see shit.
What'd you roll?
14.
Yeah, he seems to be a very honest fellow. You don't really know much about it, but from what you've gathered just from hearing people talk about it, rather, they like to, have like presents for each other, and they have to hide it, right? So they have to keep a secret what it is, right? So you can't tell what it is. So like their whole basis of all this stuff is all secrets, right? They keep a secret from each other. But it's a fun secret, right? So if it's like a secret, most likely the cat's gonna get out of the bag. But if it's a fun secret, they're gonna keep it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, would you put this to this little guy?
What are you gonna tell him?
I was just kind of like trying to help sweeten the deal here about getting what we need, but who we're helping and stuff like that.
What else do we need?
Actually, I think that's it. I think we're good.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you for visiting my shop.
Of course. You have yourself a blessed day.
Blessings to you.
Oh, thank you very much. I feel blessed already. And have a holly jolly day to you.
Yeah, holly and jolly back. All right, let's
Go take a nap.
let's go take a nap.
So you go back to the crooked candy cane. He's got some rooms upstairs. It's it's quite modest. I just don't want to put it too expensive. 3 silver pieces for a room.
I got it.
All right, it's right nice of you, dear Ermagerd.
Yeah, it's a nice little cozy room. It's very small, but it's got a full size bed. Just one full size bed, but it's got like a little tiny fireplace in it. It's got a little stool with a warm armchair. a little tiny end table, and a nice window with some curtains and stuff. Very small. There's a couple stockings hanging above the fireplace. There's decorated very nice and sparkly. There's a couple of little candles in the corner and a couple lanterns as well.
Okay, so we take a long rest. It takes us 4 hours to do a long rest, right? Because we're both half elves, so we have that elven doodad.
So that puts you at about 8:30 at night.
Okay, so we've taken our long rest. Now, before we go do what we got to do I know, like, what does the exorcism entail?
So
Like, specifically what I want to know is it going to be more intelligence-based things or more wisdom-based things?
What is religion normally?
Religion is intelligence.
I would say it would be more of an intelligence-based thing. There might be a few wisdom checks in there because there might be some like medicine checks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go over to Ermagerd, and I am going to. I am going to cast Enhance Ability.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to screenshot this because I keep leaving it.
You now for the next hour have advantage on all intelligence checks.
Right, nice of you, Metal B.
Boy, yeah, don't mention it.
You have to read this in your Canadian accent.
Oh, absolutely.
It's Latin, but you have to say it. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pardon me, but I'm gonna. Oh, no, never mind. That seems like a waste of a spell slot. He'd only gain 2 temporary hit points. That doesn't really seem like a whole lot.
That's not a lot.
All right, are we ready to do this?
So you're gonna just go in guns blazing?
Absolutely. I'm gonna walk in there into the workshop, and I'm
Tie
gonna
down the rotund, man.
So you walk up, right, and things are started. They've already like pretty much closed down for the day. You run into.
We've got our vestments on, right? Which has like a hood, and then that little that like ribbon piece that goes around the back, and we've got our little holy symbols out.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk right up to Doodlebug.
What is your AC without your shield?
Well, I would still have my shield out, so I could shield in one hand, holy symbol.
You
in
need
the
both hands for the exercise.
Oh well, then it would just be at 18.
18. Okay, so that's going to be your AC for this fight.
Okay.
Unless you pull it out, like you can have your shield on your back, or
Okay.
whatever, but your AC will be 18 for
All right.
this. For the exorcism, I should say.
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk right up to Doodlebug, be like, hey, where's that big man? Where's Kris?
Oh, we're closing down shop for the night.
Yeah, I didn't ask if you were open or not.
Make a intimidation.
Oh, this is gonna go great. Oh, it's a 5.
He doesn't seem scared of you.
he
goes,
needs our help.
Wait, I mean, the old man is acting really weird, but I don't think it's worth all this.
Yeah, well, we've got a divine sense about us. We know what we're doing. Trust us. We're professionals. You can trust us.
Yeah.
Roll a persuasion, both of you.
I want to get for advantage.
Okay.
I want to roll it just to see what I get for it.
19. Do I need advantage? Should I roll again?
Crit fish.
17. First roll is better.
19. So he kind of looks at you for a second, and you can tell the little cogs are turning in his head, And he looks you up and down, checks at the vestments, and goes, "Do you really think all of this is necessary?
No, yeah.
For sure?"
Oh, yeah.
My gosh. I knew the old man was acting weird, but not this weird.
It surprises a lot of us. I'm going to put my hands on either side of your shoulder. Look, trust me, sometimes it's the hardest thing in the world to recognize that a loved one is going
Has
through
a problem.
a really hard time. So we're here to.
We'll give you grief counseling later.
Yeah. Kind of mumbles a little bit, and then he goes, "Well, don't you break anything.
Never.
Do you know how expensive this was to build? And all those children still need their toys. This will shut down production for months."
Yeah, the only thing I plan on breaking is the will of a demon.
All right. I'll let you in, but don't tell nobody I did.
Hey, mom's the word.
Never saw you.
All right. He takes the keys and goes, "Oops," and drops them into your hand.
All right, here.
Look what we found.
And then he very quickly scampers off.
So we want to make our way to the room marked private.
Okay.
Provide.
Roll a. Are you going just walking, or are you going stealthy? Like sense of purpose or
Purpose.
kind of
sense
We're
of
on a
purpose.
sense of
mission.
purpose? Okay, never mind. You don't need to roll stealth.
We're
So
on a mission
you're
from the gods.
okay.
All right, Ermagerd. So here's what's gonna happen. You unlock the door and swing it open. I'm gonna jump on the old man, and I got manacles in my inventory, and I'm gonna try to handcuff him to something so he's easier to work with. A little bit more.
Get some rope too while you're at it.
Yeah, I don't think you have any of that.
I do.
Oh, perfect. Here, yeah, hand me your rope, and I'll take the
Tie him
manacles.
to the chair.
Where are my manacles? I've got them somewhere.
What are you gonna do while he's tying him up?
Cheer him on.
That's it. Nothing else. Okay.
I've also got a steel mirror. I don't think that'll do any good. But yeah. So perfect. Yeah. So
I'm gonna give him
while I'm
bardic
type-
inspiration.
Oh, perfect. So while I'm tying them up, you set the candles up how they need to be, and then
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
get
There you
the
go,
incense
okay.
going.
All right. So you go to open the door and it's locked,
Well, darn.
but you can tell
have
he's in
these
there because you
jingly
guys' divine
keys.
sense is going crazy.
How do we open the door? Should we knock?
And no, just put the key in, turn it, and let's get this underway.
Okay.
That key doesn't go to that door.
Oh, darn.
All right. Well, plan B. Here's a crowbar.
Okay. So while you guys are doing that, right, while you're talking and you're trying to figure things out, all of a sudden you can hear from behind the door a.
Yeah, it's a little disarming.
I think he's done lost it.
All right, crowbar on the lock. I'm gonna try to pry it open.
Strength check.
Okie dokie. Strength or acrobatics?
Strength.
Or athletics, excuse me.
Strength.
Strength check, alright. That's gonna be a
Nice.
22.
Yeah, you popped that right off.
Alright, I pop the lock, I run in, I jump on them with my manacles.
Okay, so it's hard to jump on him because he's on the
He's
ceiling.
Wow.
Oh, he's on the ceiling?
Yes.
Wow.
Alright, well I guess in that case I'm gonna
So you run in, he's on the ceiling, and he cackles again, and he goes, "You men of God think you can take me?"
absolutely. Let's splash a little holy water on him. Yeah, take that.
He kind of cowers back a little bit, and then he's going to, all of a sudden, he's going to attack at you while he's up on the ceiling.
While he's distracted, I'm setting up the candles.
Okay, so he's going to attack at you. Shoot. Oh, actually, that's attack of opportunity. Or that's like a surprise attack, so.
Would it be a surprise attack? I am like looking at him.
Crap, 15 doesn't hit. Okay. He, all of a sudden, while he's up there, right, and you're cackling at him, you're kind of distracting him, right? His beard goes like that to try to go after you. But he does it twice. So the first one misses you.
Can I?
The second one,
No, because can I use a reaction to try to grab the beard?
you can on the second one. So,
Okay.
all right, so here we go. Yeah, so that one's even worse. So, yeah, so the second one, go ahead, roll me a, that would be an Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand?
It's dexterity, yeah.
Oh. Okay, that's not bad. That's so that'd be a 15. I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration to boost this, and that's gonna be +6. So that's gonna be a 21.
21? Yeah, you are able to snatch that beard, and you got him by the beard.
Is this technically
I
grappled?
do need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, though.
Oh, okay. Oh. 9.
Yeah, no. You are now poisoned. You don't suffer any damage yet, but you are poisoned for a minute. So you cannot regain any health points while you're poisoned.
Okie doke. I have no resistances. Okay. Just disease and magical sleep. That's the only thing I'm immune to.
Okay. So, so now I need you to roll. I need both of you to roll initiative.
17.
11.
11. Okay. You get to go first.
Perfect. Okay. I have his beard, right?
Mm-hmm.
I caught his beard. I'm going to try to. I would like to pull him. He's still on the ceiling, right?
Still on the ceiling.
I would like to pull him off the ceiling in order to manacle him.
All right. This is going to be a contested strength throw because he is, very strong.
Now, here's a question:
He's
Does
on the ceiling.
bardic inspiration last for a certain period of time, or do I only use it once?
I think it only works once.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
So strength check.
Strength check.
That's cocked. Okay, that's a natural 20. So that's 20.
Oh yeah,
20.
you're able to yank him down. So, yeah, you're able to yank him down, and he lands on the ground with a hard thud, and you're trying to.
Yes, I want
manacle him
to
at the
take my
same time?
manacles and I want to try to. I want to.
Okay.
Bind him.
I'm gonna actually call that an athletics check. Normally, I would call that like a dexterity as you're trying to grab his hands, but make it an athletics check.
Oh, that's a 9.
You're able to get one wrist, but you can't get the other wrist.
Okay, so I got one wrist locked up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Well, yeah, I guess that would be my action, bonus action. Unless you'll give me a bonus action.
What were you thinking of as a bonus action?
As a bonus action, I was gonna lay on hands and try to get rid of the poisoned condition.
No, because you can't heal.
Well, I can expend 5 of my pool to neutralize the poison effect.
That would be a good idea. You did what, 2 actions? You pulled him and then you. We're gonna call this a parkour situation. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so I no longer have the poison condition.
Okay.
Okay. Sick.
Also, I just like you using up your spell slots. So.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it's like, if you want to use your spell slots, go away and be my guest. All right. It is now your turn.
Me?
Ermagerd.
Okay.
I have
Yeah,
him. I
say-
pulled him off the ceiling, and I manacled one wrist.
Yeah, Kris rolled a lower initiative than you, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But now he's on the ground, so it doesn't matter.
is he like standing on the ground or is he like prone?
Metal
How does
B-
Metalby have him?
Metal
right now?
B flung him onto the ground onto his belly and like kind of like
Gotcha.
tried to grab his arm. So he's like sitting on his leg. He's not like fully on him. So
Gotcha.
like he can still get back up
Okay.
very quickly.
Well, I don't know what I want to do. You know what? I'm going to. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level.
What's the spell save?
Wisdom 11. Did you fail it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it'll be full damage then.
He has advantage against spells, and I rolled a 2.
Oh,
Nice.
And then a 1.
okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm actually gonna him. I am gonna beef up because this is not enough hit points for freaking. We're gonna go. Pick me a number between 15 and 20.
16.
And that was 21 points of damage, by the way.
21.
Yep.
Holy shnikes! I did not pick enough. All right.
You're no match for the power of God.
And again, that was
Okay.
tra-la-la. That was whisper.
Yeah. Make me an insight check, Ermagerd.
Okay.
21 points of dissonant whisper.
From tra-la-la. Wait, what am I doing? Insight? 17.
You notice when he does that, I mean, when you do that and you cause damage, right? He kind of grimaces in pain. And then he goes, please, no! And it looks to be like you not only hurt whatever demon was inside of him, you hurt a little bit of Kris.
I'm going to use my cantrip of communication. So all it does is that I can whisper a message to a creature I point to and only they can hear me. And then they can whisper a message back that only I can hear.
You could try that.
So I'm just going to point to Metalby.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell him that. I'm going to say that when we attack him, it hurts both, not just the demon. So we have to try to find a way to exorcise it quick without hurting Kris.
All right.
And then you can whisper back to me if you wanted to. That only I would hear.
All right, let's try to get him. Manacled then.
All right. It is Chris's turn, though. He is going to throw you off of him. 17. How much do you weigh?
How much do I weigh?
Yeah.
With my armor, I'm probably like 230 pounds.
That's really heavy. Okay. Anyway,
He's a big
he rolled a
boy.
17. He chucks you off of him because he's got freaking supernatural strength. So he throws you off and you go flying across and you land in the desk. Just like that.
Okay.
And he stands back up and he just... You puny mortals. And then he's going to pull out... trying to see how I should describe this. Basically, it's a glaive, but it's not a glaive. It's a... Actually, you know what? Yeah, he pulls out a couple... It looks like a tool that he uses for woodworking, but it's very large. And he pulls it out, and he's going to take a slash at Ermagerd.
Ermagerd.
Shoot. Okay, never mind. He misses. He swings, but he misses.
Nice.
It is now Metalby's turn.
So I'm gonna channel Divinity Peerless Athlete as a bonus action, and I'm gonna have advantage on athletics and acrobatics check for the next 10 minutes.
Sweet.
And then I'm gonna try to get this fella manacled.
All right, roll me a strength check with advantage.
Or can it be an athletics check?
Yeah.
Or 8. Let's see. The first one's gonna be on 8. That's pretty bad. And then the second one's gonna be 12. That was pretty bad.
You are able to restrain an arm, but you can't quite get it around his wrist.
So I've got him
So-
grappled.
You've got the arm with the manacle on it. You've got him like this.
Okay.
But you can't quite get the other one. And of course, he also has the big tool in his hand.
Okay.
So, you know, it's kind of hard to without accidentally getting poked.
Can I get? So I get 2 attacks per action.
Yeah, you can try it again.
So can I try it again?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Let me try to get his other arm. Still with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be a 19,
Okay.
and that's going to be 19.
19? Okay. So you're able to finagle that manacle over and hook his other hand. But he still has that tool in his hand. So now he's got the tool is manacled, right? And he has a little bit of minimal movement, but he's still got that tool in his hand, which then now he grabs with the other hand, and he's stuck, but he's got that tool in his hand.
Okay, perfect. That'll work. We can work with that. All
Okay.
right. Ermagerd, it's all up to you. Do what you can. I got him manacled.
I can't read. I don't know what the book says. But
Okay, wait.
So he's still on his feet.
Did we determine, based off of the light that Metalby saw, that the thing inside of him is a fiend?
It's some kind of fiendish thing.
Okay. So I'm going to pull out my holy water.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast protection from evil and good, on Kris. So since he's possessed by a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, undead, whatever that we choose, the protection grants several benefits. So creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target, so against Kris. He also can't be possessed by or gained the charmed or frightened conditions from them. So it would force the fiend out of him because he can't be possessed by him. And if the target's already possessed by the creature, the target has advantage on saving throws and relevant effects and things of that nature.
Okay, so it wouldn't necessarily cast it out of him, but because he's already possessed. So it sounds like he would have advantages. Let's say if you were to try to hurt the demon, you wouldn't do as much damage to Kris.
Okay, cool.
That works.
There you go. Hey, because he's already possessed, so that's what you can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what we
So
do?
the demon kind of, with his hands behind his back, as the internal struggle, right? And all of a sudden you can see his beard kind of just like this a little bit more. And then you can see his face change a little. Well, you can't see this because you're behind him, but you can see his face kind of sinks in a little bit more. Gets that more like bags under his eyes. Looks a little bit more beat up. His teeth kind of start getting a little bit more pointy as the demon's trying to fight back more. Like that. You can see from behind him. You can see where it's trying to start to push wings out the back. It's not working, but he's trying. He's got little knobbles just like up underneath his skin, right? He's yelling and he's screaming, and you can tell that it's both Kris and the demon at the same time. The demon's going to make an attack at you with his beard. That hits you because that is your AC. So it's going to hit you for 10 points of piercing damage. And then I need you to make me a Constitution throw.
Okay, hold on. Constitution save?
Yes, safe.
Hold on. Let me get there. That is 19.
Cool. Yeah, no, you're good.
Sweet.
You just suffer the piercing damage. Awesome. It is now your turn.
All right. Metal B is gonna. You set the candles up, right?
Yep. Candles are set up.
All right. Are we within that circle of candles?
Yeah, I will say that he set him up around the room.
All right. I'd like to try to trip Kris
Okay.
and then begin reading the exorcism.
Okay. Make me a well, we'll go ahead and call it an athletics, since you still have advantage on that.
So it's 18. Yeah, 18.
18. Yeah. So you are able to kind of use your just kind of jujitsu that and just knock him on his belly and sit on him.
Okay.
This is your exorcism.
Oh my god. Exorcizamus te omnis immundus spiritus omnis satanica potestas omnis incursio infernalis adversari omnis legio omnis congratio et sancta diabolica ergo omnis legio diabolica adiramus te cessa disapire humanas criteris aisci eterna perditionis venenum propanari vade satana eventor et magister omnis fallaci hostis humana salutis humilare sub potenti manude contremis et effuge invocato a nobis sancto et terribili nomine quem inferi tremunt ab insidiis diaboli libera nos domine ut ecclesiam tam secura tibi faciis libertate severe te rogamus ad nos. Adinos.
So while this is happening, a single tear rolls down Ermagerd's face, and he's like, "That was so beautiful,
You
brother.
read it just like that, like slow like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That was so beautiful."
I wasn't gonna interrupt you because that was fantastic. But while you're doing that, right, you hear the screeching and the like that. Roll me a performance check
No.
with advantage
No.
No.
because we're gonna call it an inspiration dice.
All right, that's a natural 20 for a 22.
Nice.
All right. So,
Oh,
do you have anything to capture the demon in, or like afterwards? Are you gonna tell the demon where to go?
You're telling him to go back to heck.
All right. So with the 22 performance check, you successfully cast the demon out of Kris, and you can see the black smoke just, and for a second you can kind of see the demon's true form. It kind of looks like a little bit like that purple guy right there. He kind of, screams at you for a second. He kind of like this, and then just goes into the ground and disappears. And there's like a seared mark in the
We've
ground
exorcised the
when
demon.
where it kind of went through. So now there's like this really big circle of sear that could very easily be covered by a rug. Now you have a very exhausted, very dehydrated, very, very weirded out Kris.
I'm gonna rush over to him. I'm gonna take out a.
Well, you're sitting on him.
Oh yeah. I'm
I
gonna,
slowly blow out the candles one by one
I'm
around
gonna
the room.
quickly pull out my my holy water and my potion of healing. I'm gonna mix the two and I'm gonna give it to him to drink.
All right, yeah, no, he does so. The whole thing. How much does a healing potion normally heal?
It'd be 2d4 plus 2.
Go ahead and roll me 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, 3, 1, 4, so 6.
Okay, yeah, so he doesn't quite heal all the way back up. But you get him.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Does it hit?
17.
Oh yeah, is it just a hit? You only need like 5 more hit points. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's feeling jollier than ever. He gets up. He still looks very haggard, very worn out. He kind of holds his head for a second. He looks you up and down, and he goes, "Oh, thank you. I don't know who you are, but I thank you."
It's a little strange you don't know who we are. We kind of met earlier today, but I figured that might be part of the demon's work. But Yus was possessed by some sort of purple demon guy. So we just figured, I kind of got the sense that something was kind of, kind of janky. So I figured we'd come back here and exercise you. But praise be Tiberius, you should be all good to go.
Oh, praise be Tiberius. I thank you. Yes, I haven't felt myself in a while. Ever since I went looking for more trees up in the mountain pass. I went up there and my reindeer got spooked, and it threw me off, and the next thing I know, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, well, it's quite a predicament to be in.
I honestly have no idea how long I've been like this.
Well, long enough
Quite a
to...
while. You pushed little Wiggly.
I did what now?
Tinsel to its Frolics said you pushed Wiggly the tavern boy and ordered a whole keg of ale.
Me drinking ale?
Yeah, we kind of thought that was funny too.
Oh my gosh. Hey, the only time I ever have any such thing is when it's in my eggnog for the seasonal festival.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah. Well, I definitely have not been myself. I must go and apologize and make amends to my dear elves.
Oh, they are elves. Oh, that's a good thing to know.
Brethren
Oh, are you two elves?
Yeah, getting a half scale there.
of a different variety.
He kind of looks you up and down a little bit and goes, "Oh, I see. Oh, so my elves are known as Yule elves.
Oh, I've never heard of them.
No, they only live up here."
Well, it's a cute little place you got here.
Thank you very much. We call this Tinseltown.
Very well. Well, I suppose we should be on our way.
Do we still need to go into the woods?
Oh yeah, it's a good question. Your alter ego there, little demon guy, wanted us to go up into the mountain pass. Something about some wood supply for the toys.
Oh, that's really up to you, man. I would say it's far too dangerous. It's considering what happened to me, but you took care of him, right?
Yeah. Sit down back to heck where you came from.
I wouldn't know how many more are up there. I honestly don't. I would say it's far too dangerous.
Hey, let me roll a religion check to see if demons, they live in packs or something.
Yeah, you can do that. Also, he does mention Yetis as well being up there.
22.
22?
Would I know if there's more demons?
So, yes. So you would know that these particular types of demons, the bearded demon, they tend to ally themselves with several other types of demons, and they will entrap them to, they will, excuse me, not entrap them. They will ally themselves with other demons in order to entrap people. So they'll catch somebody and then lure the rest of them up so that the rest of them can possess other beings. So that bearded demon was trying to get you to go up there so that other demons can possess you.
Right.
Now, with that roll, would he know if they'd stay up there or would they wander down to the town?
Most of the time they stay in one area. They wouldn't necessarily travel down to the town. They might try to send out a scout and try to like lure people, but they can't physically possess anybody without the person being near their habitants.
Well, I say you just kind of leave that area alone for now, and maybe we'll wander up there at some point and take care of it.
Oh, thank you. I would say if you could would you be able to cast a blessing on the town to protect us?
Oh, absolutely. I think
We'd be most grateful.
I think we could do something. Yeah, I gotta.
I don't know what I have.
Don't exactly have a spell.
How about this? Roll me a performance. Performance check.
Both of us?
And see if maybe you can just whip something up.
Yeah, we'll pray to. It's at 18.
19.
There you go. Your combined 30 something. Yeah, absolutely. Just
Nice.
what would you say to?
Oh, great
Bless
Tiberius.
us
Protect
in
this
this
land.
land and everybody who inhabits it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. No,
Thank
you get the
you.
little holy. And the town feels a little bit warmer, and there's a nice little wind that kind of, and you can kind of feel the holiness.
You've been blessed.
Here you go, Kris. Now, you go deliver them toys to all those kiddos.
Thank you very much, and may Tiberius be with you.
Tiberius is always with us. He be with you too.
Awesome. So, that is the end of our absolutely off-the-cuff adventure.
That was amazing.
Wow.
Wow. All right, you kiddos out there, you have yourselves a very Merry Christmas, and we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program next time.
Yeah, next time will be our regularly scheduled Christmas special, which is much different. I literally thought of what I was going to do and went absolutely different. So I kind of had that bad Santa type going thing on there.
Good Santa, bad Santa.
Good Santa, bad Santa. I love that. That's a good. So that's what I was originally gonna do for the Christmas special. I was gonna have like Santa's evil or something like that, and you guys have to defeat Santa. And I'm like, nah. So then I went looking through like legends and lore for different types of like anti-Santas, and I found a whole list of them from all sorts of different types of cultures, and I found one that I liked. And no, it's not Krampus. He's overused, and he's and
Krampus is very overused.
yeah, it's not Krampus. But so you guys are gonna, I think you guys are gonna have some really fun with this, because I'm also going to be using a really interesting mechanic that one of Herman's friends came up with.
Okay.
He actually has like a published book and everything with a few modules and stuff with it. But I'm going to use sort of the mechanic out of there. And I will give him credit at that episode. I'll bring it up before.
Okay.
So, but yeah, no, I had a lot of fun just coming up with nonsense.
That was
So-
awesome. We look forward to seeing you guys next time. Again at our regularly scheduled Christmas special. And until then, stay groggy.